thinking of that. In that frame, what the great master Jamgon Kongtrul said, the renunciation is the anchor of the practices. Anchor, right?
Anchor.
Yeah, anchor. Renunciation is the anchor of the practices. Devotion is the gateway of the practices. Devotion. And the compassion is the passage of the practices. Compassion. And the joyful effort is the central column of the practices, or central life force of the practice, or maybe not center or not center column, life force of the practices. Mindfulness, alertness, consciousness are the inseparable, or it will keep practice together. So these mindfulness, alertness, consciousness will never let fall apart your practices. It will keep practices together. And then maybe I used a different terminology. What I said devotion is the gateway to the practices. I said devotion, I use faith. F-A-I-T-H, faith. Faith is the gateway to the practices. And then, now, after that, mindfulness and all that, and the next one is, devotion is the miracle growth of the practices. Miracle growth, or boost up. That is. And the trust to the Buddha Dharma Sangha is the removal of the obstacles of the practices. It will remove the obstacles. And remembering the instruction from the teacher will keep the passage without diluted or diluted or mixed up below, unmistakable. Or the instruction, it will keep the practice unmistakable. So now how many days have you count? 8. That's the 8. This 8 is the treasures. Instruction, I would really like to keep the practices. Like to get progresses. So this first, I'll talk a little bit about this first one, is the anchor of the meditation practices. It's for renunciations. Renunciation, many times people say, oh, you have to renounce your lives and all these things. This is the kind of what they call dramatic statements. You think of the renunciation, what are the renunciations when Buddha teaching topic? These 4 renunciations, you know in the Buddha practices. Spiritual life, impermanent, cause and effect are inevitable. Samsara has trouble, difficult. These are the 4 renunciations. If we reflect these thoughts, totally, that is the supreme mindfulness. It is mindfulness. Generally, the whole Buddha teaching is the mindfulness teachings. Then going beyond the mindfulness, not just hover on the surface with mindfulness, going deeper. You think it's true. I'm not just making stories. Think. So this is so practical. This, whatever we named for renunciation, and sometimes also in teaching said, 4 point of the training of the mind. And we have this thought very carefully. think, reflecting this thought, it makes our life so precious. Really, truly, so precious. Also, we become so practical. And we are more sensible. We become kind of down to the earth, not hovering. And since we become practical, we won't waste our times unnecessarily. Everything becomes so practical. Then calm, peace. And when we have that, it rewards us as more joy, more appreciation to the life. And it will remove the depressions, anxiety, and all those things. This is the mindfulness, the supreme mindfulness. You think. So this is what, and then everything this, all those points you think, it is such a practical summary of the entire body of the practices. Practices. This is what. So now with those understanding, with those beautiful thought and compare all of that, and then feel the presence of the Guru Padma Sambhava, right in front of us, sky or right in front of us, who is inseparable with all the lineage masters. All your kind teachers came together in one single state as Guru Padma Sambhava. See that? Really have strong devotions, strong faith, or whatever the name. Generally faith and devotions are very similar. There's nothing big difference. Devotions are more kind of rich, more calm, more peaceful. And feel strongly that. And think that I'm going to behold my, in here teaching say word. I'm going to behold the self-bound awareness of the Buddha Samye Buddha. I mean, you look here, the face of the Buddha Samye Buddha. That means absolute Buddha Samye Buddha. Buddha Samye Buddha can be divided 5 or many, those in the teaching, but absolute or the awareness Samye Buddha. One's own awareness is the true Samye Buddha. I'm going to behold that. I'm not going to let that be the veil of the dualities, veil of the ignorance, veil of the karma. I'm going to reveal that nature. For what? To benefit for all living beings. Such a strong compassion, strong love, strong joy, and a strong trusting, strong feeling of the preciousness and importance settled down on the ground. Ground, and do something calling Lama Padma as we do it. That's the practice, short calling those. Those are the devotion practices. To devotion, to invoke, to reveal our absolute awareness of Samye Buddha. Samye Buddha. Or if we use the terminology, again, that basic Dzogchen, the ground Dzogchen, that I like to reveal in order to benefit for all things. And then that Lama, and as we chant in the praise, all excited, joy filled, and came to your crown chakras, and blessed you, empowered you that finally that Lama, that great master of the Guru Padma Sambhava, who is the embodiment of all, then melted, together with the council, melted in the light, and melted in the light of the great blissfulness, and entered your heart center, mingled with your own basic Dzogchen, or mingled with one's own awareness, Samye Buddha. Then relax in that state for a few seconds or a few minutes if you have time. Then that is continued meditation. That is continued meditation. And then here's I'm saying a few seconds, but then that is the meditation. So then we move to the next page, page 9. And then he's going to the